Alrighty, welcome back everyone. It's Darkest Dungeon, Stobby's Hamlet of Happy Times. Hope we can have a slightly better run in this episode than in the last. Very embarrassed on that first run in the last episode, forgetting to set my team up.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
That's nice, all stress relief more effective. It's actually not going to affect us, honestly. I mean, the only people who are stress relieving are in my Abbey, which is maxed out anyway, so they'll get 100% stress relief. We want to make a push now for deeds, I think, to get these two done. That's an awful lot. We might have to exchange some crests. I want to get weaponsmithing 2, armorsmithing 2, which will let us get experienced recruits. Instructor, yeah. That's definitely, I think, our next objective. I think we said, yeah, we said we were going to go into the Weald. Don't quite recall who we chose to do it. It was definitely one of the plague doctors. We need that to use battlefield medicine. Noxious blast and plague grenade is the right combo as well. We need to upgrade those skills though. Is there a less experienced plague doctor we can send? Yes, and Mathan. We'll send Mathan instead, I think. He's our least experienced healer. Only an apprentice level 1 medium, so we don't need anything too serious. And then let's send out Cardinal as our scout damage dealer. Bolam we can't send because the... yeah, it won't play nice with the Vestal unless we have a... that's tempting. Shall we switch out that and that? Yeah, that could work. Sweet. Let's do that. It's a slightly different squad than I picked on at the end of the last one. That could be interesting, I think. Level 0, that's fine. We would long as she has thrown dagger, that's alright. She'll be in level 2. Let's give her a lunge in case she gets disoriented and needs to get back in. Cure Blight Bleed and yourself is pretty good, but we have the Plague Doctor for that. Bohan Vulnerability, you'll be using that. You'll be using Weird Destruction, you'll be using Abyssal Artillery and Sacrificial Stab. Mathan, you need Noxious Blast. We're going to be switching out Blinding Glass or Noxious Blast, I think. Yep. Upgraded armor. We've got plenty of money, thankfully. I need some level 0s that can't be upgraded. So, who do we give what to? Scouting chance here, definitely. Plus healing, plus stun. The sun cloaks for dodge and protection. Yeah, I think to these two here, and we most certainly will. Blight skill, blight resist, but minus bleed resist is not good. Yeah, blight and stun on this one here. No need giving the plus heal skills because he can only heal, or she only heal 1 or 2 with her battlefield medicine skill. I don't have anything specifically for the abomination. I think maybe human. I mean, yeah, that's probably the best one. Party surprise and speed. Let's go with the damage versus human. We're going to fight some bandits, and I think some of those mushroom men count as human slash eldritch. Anybody have any particularly terrible bad quirks? No. Weald, scouting chance in the Weald, awesome. Okay, that's provision. That's a medium run, so we take the standard 8 food for the camp and then another 12 for 3 instances of eating, 8 torches. We'll take 3 shovels for blockages. We'll take 2, 2, 2, 1, and 1. It's quite heavy provisions, but yeah, we want this to go well. Right, good luck, team. I'm a little bit concerned about the amount of stress we're going to be doing with our abomination, especially as we don't have a jester. But it is only a medium run, and we should have a fair few stress-reducing skills during camp.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Oh, sweet secret door. There it is. Awesome. 50%, 100%. Great thing about the grave robber with a trap disarm. Guaranteed stress relief from traps. Whoa! Extra scouting. We're not going to push all the way through there, there's no point. We'll grab the secret door and the curio, and then just backtrack.
A handsome reward
what?
for a task well performed.
That's nice though, heal skills, awesome. So this was a change that was, I think, made in the last patch, because it used to be that you would get 3 of these trapsahedrons. This is damage, max HP. We'll take all of these, and in fact, we'll put Junior's head for the heal skills. So stun, we're not using stun, so really all this is giving us is a plus debuff, which is not great. That's a total of 45% plus heals. That could spin quite high on heals, which is great. Plus damage is awesome, but max HP and plus stress sucks, particularly because we have an abomination. If it wasn't the abomination, I would equip that. So that's already 3 inventory slots filled up, which kind of sucks. But 2.5 grand from that gem is awesome. Already we're off to a great start. Backtrack a bit. Why minus damage until end of quest? What the hell? Odd. What is giving him that? Can he... Oh, he can't use medicinal herbs to take it away. Eliminate combat debuffs. Is it because he's a level 0? Ah, never mind. Whatever. Curious though. A little unfortunate layout. It's going to involve a fair amount of backtracking. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 4 corridors of backtracking either way, which sucks. There's a lock on it. We don't have a key for it, so we'll use our grave robber, who has the best chance of, had there been a trap, she'd have the best chance of not being hit by it. The trees take anti-venom, I want to say? Yes. Lint. Let's get rid of the jade. Now you can't tell what this is worth before you're actually back home, so we're probably not going to end up hanging on to that move charm. Food we don't need particularly, so we'll just leave that. Trap, careful. 50, 70, 60. 100 of course in the grave robber. I think we'll explore this fork here first, then we'll camp there and then do the second half. Been very fortunate, no combats really so far. Oh, rubbish. Damn it.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
That's actually a touch inefficient. I should have stayed in the dark here until we are about to go into this room. Oh well,
gold,
sure it won't cost us too
trinkets
much.
and baubles,
Hunger.
paid for in blood.
First of what I expect will be 3 hungers, but because we're doing so much backtracking, it might be even more. We're gonna get a fight here? Nope. Scouting is great. We have to explore 90% of rooms. We have 2 shovels, so I'm happy to push through here and fight. Empty.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
I'll leave the torches. 34 is quite dark though. Not too bad, these ectoplasms aren't that bad, but these acolytes are obviously a pain in the ass. Nice damage. So, transform... Okay, I see. Maybe I need to keep myself here. In position 2. But we can't throw daggers from position 1. All we can do is pick to the face. We'll experiment with that in the next combat, or if the stress starts getting out of control. Look at that, 10, 12 every time he turns. That kind of sucks. If he can kill both ectoplasms, it'll be amazing. Almost. What's the buff? Blight resist, damage from skill, rake, awesome. I'm actually going to throw plague because it'll kill this one if it hits. There you go, get effed.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Ooh, I probably should have switched out one of these to the pull skill. No, I didn't have it. I missed the trick there. I could have pulled him forward and stopped him from casting. Okay, Abyssal Artillery then. Oh, that's good fortune. So then she dies from the blight. Yeah, boy.
Death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Oh, that's the split. Keep focusing these buggers down.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Don't need to heal anyone here. Vulnerability Hex might actually do the 1 damage. There we go.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Rage. 6 to 3, 4 to 9. 6 to 13, I mean. 5 to 10. That'll do the most damage. Awesome.
Abomination cleansed from our lands.
Nice. The debuff minus speed. Okay, let's try keeping him just in a puking and stunning roll. Does that mean we can then switch out to lunge if needed? Poison darts is no good. Ah yes, I need to change out blinding gas for noxious blast. We have disorienting blast as well. Okay, good. So in that case, we don't really need the demon pull. Let's switch up these two. She can do what she needs to do from position 4. That allows us to use sacrificial stab versus eldritch. And there's a lot of eldritch enemies in the wield. Slightly ajar, so not locked.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
What can we get rid of here? The move charm. Really not efficient having our Grave Robber up position 1. But Pick to the Face can hit positions 1 to 3, and it does a fair amount of damage. Yeah, it's too risky. Let's just keep having on the Grave Robber. Ah, not very good. Both those corpses have not been worth it.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Explore 90% of rooms. We don't have to explore that. So, considering how dark it is, it's not worth... No, we already failed to explore that one, so I think we have to push through in that case. It's just a hallway battle, so it shouldn't be that bad. You know, do we have torches to spare? We don't. If we camp there, we'll have 100% light till about there. Let's just use 2 then, I suppose. Okay, not too bad. Prized. Pick to the face. Awesome.
Decimated.
Let's see. No need to heal anyone, so sacrificial stab. Awesome. Damage versus eldritch. You're not going to blight it, are you? Yeah, so just cast absolution then. It's hardly going to be blighted, but... Oh, awesome. He didn't cast Cytokinesis, which is great. Oh, 0, come on.
Their formation is broken.
Awesome.
Maintain the offensive.
I really want to use the spade on this grave, but By doing that, we're essentially betting that we're not going to come across any more obstacles in the last 1, 2, 3, 4. Judging, we're all fairly low stress. I'm happy to take that bet.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Going alright. I don't mind the abomination so far. It's okay. I do think you need to run a jester to mitigate some of this stress. And if we can find items that will reduce the amount of stress that he causes by transforming, that'll be great. Of the other classes that won't play nice with the Abomination, I think it's only the Crusader and the Vestal. I think everyone else is happy to roll out with them.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
So do we have any diseases here? No. Reduce stress. I don't think it's worth taking that chance. Scouting chance. We don't actually need to because we've already found the secret room, so that's fine. Blight, bleed, disease resist, but plus stress damage, that sucks. Increase stress by 20, all companions reduce stress. And then we could encourage him. 1 companion damage, let's actually buff our grave robber. This is remove, blight, bleed, no that's fine. Give myself plus accuracy, hardly needed. Let's reduce everybody else's stress, and then we'll just chuck the encouragers onto our... We might have to use Gallows Humor here. Gallows Humor here. It'll be very unlucky if it increases his stress. Oh, and it does. Damn it. Anyone cost skills? Yes. Reduce stress by 25. Increase everybody else. No, not worth it. We don't have any... I think that's probably a net negative.
Darkness closes
About time
in,
we got ambushed.
haunting the hearts of men.
Only 2 maggots and a spider though, so that's not too bad. Who can be stunned here? The spider can be stunned. Neither of these are eldritch.
Another
Excellent.
one falls.
Our grave robber can lunge forward.
Back to the pit.
And here, just grab the extra stress heal from Absolution. Down to 43, that's alright actually. Oh, it can be blighted. Only 20% resist, that's interesting.
Executed with impunity.
Well done, team.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Ah yes, Plague Doctor has position 4. Alrighty, onward men. And women. This interacts with holy water, I want to say. I don't have my notes open in front of me. Hopefully it reduces stress. Okay, gave him Beast Slayer, that's awesome though. Accuracy and crit versus Beast, particularly with his... I thought he had a Beast ring, it's a human ring. That's still very good though. Gotta focus on these two. Awesome, they got surprised. Let's plague those two. Wonderful, wonderful. More plague. These guys aren't going to get blighted though. And it's 2 points for 3 rounds. We stun instead. I think we stun instead. Ah, dodges! Damn it! That down 5 hit points, so 1 more needed there. And they dodge. Damn it! Ah. No, not stress. They keep picking on the Abomination. You know. That's fine, she has lunge, she can lunge back into position. bit of damage. It just keeps casting Absolution really, he just has to manage his stress. His stress is too high.
As the fiend falls,
Awesome work.
a faint hope blossoms.
Oh, come on!
A death by inches.
Well, at least it's dead on its next turn and doesn't stress, so that's fine. Now we gotta put this thing down. A crit, awesome. Unfortunately, crit on these damage over time abilities doubles the amount of time it lasts for, not its effect. I mean, if that was 8 damage per turn, that would be way better.
Press this advantage.
In the end, it doesn't matter.
Quarter.
Can we get a heal off though from our occultist? We can't. Come on, Bohan, he's missed the last 3 of his attacks.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
A lot of bad luck there. So the problem with the Abomination is now he's so stressed he's not putting out any damage, he has to just keep managing his stress. We don't have any bandages, so whoever has the highest disease resistance can grab it. 50%, 30%, 20%. Alright. Okay, here's our human slayer going to do some work now, hopefully. Bile. I don't have much blight resist. 5 hit points, that'll do 2. It doesn't do enough bile damage. Let's transform. Do a rake. Extra damage versus humans. So we need 5 more hit points on this guy. This is 7 to 15. Knockback, dodge. Can he be moved? No, not really. Put it on the big man. So confident we can get 1 more bit of damage here on this guy. Play grenade. Oh, it hits for 0 though. He's gonna have 1 hit point. Unless we hit with Abyssal Artillery. There it is. He only gets the 1 shot off. Awesome, we dodge. She gets moved back, so at the end of the world she can lunge forward again if needed. Go with Noxious Blast. Shadow Fade, no. Can't lunge. Pick to the face. Throw out some heals, I think. Nice. That's those heal buffs working. Transform. Oh. And Absolution. This guy isn't too threatening. He'll go down in another turn or 2. Especially if we keep dodging. Well done. Well done. Oh yeah, he'll down his next turn. That should be 8 points. Good, so we can just focus on buffing ourselves. Oh man, these heals are amazing. Bleed's unfortunate, but hey.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the
Ooh,
sharpened blade.
Speedstone, interesting. Get back into order here, guys. Yeah, that's fine. Not a great haul, I gotta say, from our adventures. Let's press on through that obstacle. I don't mind that. I want more loot. Yeah, I can only use the spade. It kind of sucks that you can't use a torch to burn it down.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Awesome. Deeds, I think that's well worth it. We desperately needed the deeds anyway. Buff our health. We ended up having too much food, but rather too much and too little, of course. Good. Two more. Well, a battle and a curio, so a little bit there. Occultists! Fine, they could have stressed out our abomination. Ah! Let's go with the poison. Ew! The minus blight resist is cool though. So these two actually play quite nice together. Let's go with disorienting blast. And we don't have anything that's going to increase. Well, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Our Grave Robber gets extra damage versus marked targets, but only on thrown dagger, and she can't thrown dagger at this guy, so no point. Yeah, you're grand. Just keep puking on them. Coughing up phlegm. Noxious blast. I really want this occultist dead. Dead on its next turn. Good dodge. And let's go with this. Oh, come on, Bohan. He's missed almost every shot he's taken this run. Yeah, finally, God. This composition is a touch light on damage for my liking. Oh, decent damage that. 5 damage. Haha. Get bled, fools.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
This takes bandages. Which we don't have. Oh, we don't get the negative effects.
Packs laden with loot
Fortunate.
are often low on supplies.
Let's eat the food and grab the money. Nothing in the last chamber, of course, so that's the dungeon done. We took a bit more stress than I would have liked. But hey, not too bad. Good job overall, guys.
Every cleared path and charted route reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
Especially since we had a couple of level zeros there. Twelve crests, excellent. That's fine, that sucks, that's awesome, that's awesome, that's awesome. I think our next objective is level 2 blacksmith.
Strength, purpose, and peace. All can be found in the focused mind.
Do we have any idle men-at-arms? We don't. Oh, we have the one. Awesome, he got a free resolve level. Although I think he was... No, he was level 0. Okay, good, he got a free resolve level. Nice. Strong and powerful, after changing the flesh. Awesome. Addicted, he's now flagellant. Only well, that's fine. Look at that, 133 stress from flagellation. These people beating the shit out of themselves really works. Oh, Bolam. Bohan. O'Donnell. Such a satisfying whip sound. I don't know what's the matter with me that I enjoy that. Oh, we're still short on deeds though. We have a nice amount of crests. What if it's worth swapping for crests? No. We'll just make sure we take quests that give us deeds. Coach, what do you have? Excellent. A leper, finally.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
I really want this extra occultist. Who can we get rid of for that occultist? Get rid of our, our highwaymen. We have enough straight damage dealers. I think now we have enough healers that we can have a healer on at least every run.
Those without the stomach for this place must move on.
We didn't need everything that we got on that last run, so after that we can slog the speed stone. Don't need that either. There was something else we didn't need. Dismiss's head is nice, we'll keep that. Welcome, Lehulier.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
Alrighty, so we need deeds. Oh nice, look at the little change there. There's the quartermaster giving training. Light skill. Meh. Okay, who has... Maybe I should put Tinkerbell into the sanitarium to remove that nasty disease she got. Anything particularly horrible that we need to get rid of? Self-worship is not that bad. I want to have our higher level guys with their negative quirks removed. Fine, that's fine. Fine. Paranormal sucks. We've got 5,000 though. No, that's too much. We'll just have to hope we can get that removed in the cove. Only level 3s here, we can't do that. That's a nice item though. So leper plus heals received. That's doable, but I want something that's going to give us deeds. I don't think that's going to give us deeds as a level 3 veteran run, which we really can't do. Okay, that unfortunately changes things. That's just a short. Maybe we'll do a level 0 short run. Yeah, that's actually a nice little squad there. Beautiful. Alrighty, so Arbalist plus heals, of course. We can give you the plus damage. I don't mind the minus HP and the plus stress damage. That's fine. So she's going to be doing serious damage. Just lots of healing. That's what he's there for. Scouting chance. Dodge. Dodge. And do we have any bleed or disease resist? Blight resist. We can't give him the minus bleed though, that's terrible. Max HP. He doesn't have any dodge, so I'm leaning towards the Manslayer's ring. Also because it doesn't give minus speed. Okay, awesome. So this is our squad. Let's just make sure we don't need to give them any particular abilities. Yeah, he needs Hugh. And he... I think let's go with Solemnity actually. We'll go with Chop, Hugh, Solemnity, and Purge. Yes. Julia, you need, yes, Heal. Does anyone here do extra damage versus marked? Yes, so we need that, we need that. Abyssal Artillery, not so much. Let's go with Demon Pull. 1, 2, 3, and 4 skills. Booty, you need... Finale, not so much. Last off and Harvest, our main damage. Battle Ballad might be worth him, but he's not. No, he needs to be more combat oriented. Because he's in a number 2 spot. Sniper's Mark you don't actually need because we're going to be applying Mark with Lehulia, so we can give you Bowler. Sniper Shot. Yeah, Mark Target, definitely. Because we're going to be up against those little nasty buggers that apply Mark. And Battlefield Bandage. It'll be 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 Position 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, knock back 3, clear corpses, that's great. We've got all of our trinkets assembled. Good. Alrighty then. That was a good run, and hopefully the next one will be just as effective. As always, guys, I've been Story149. Thanks for watching. Consider liking or subscribing. You know how it goes at the end of every one of these videos. And look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Cheers.